Hello everybody and welcome to Gene's Reviews from a regular dude here in my car. If you're already subscribed, I want to give you a big thank you. Thank you very much. If you're not subscribed yet, please think about doing so. Make sure you tap that bell icon so you can be notified every single time I upload a new video. Also, give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you stick around until the end of the video, I have incentive for you to do that because I have a joke at the end of every single video. So make sure you watch the whole thing because that also helps with the algorithm. Today we're going to check one out from a channel called Scary Comp. This is 5 scariest videos on the internet that will keep you up at night. So let's check it out.
Deep in the shadows of a remote forest, a man and his family reside in an isolated cabin. He runs the TikTok account WV Paranormal, driven by a series of eerie encounters that pushed him to set up cameras around his property. Then, late one night, one of those cameras captured something so unnerving that it made his blood run cold.
I see something, but it's not where that arrow was. It's more to the left. There's a shadow. There you go.
From the depths of the forest's black interior, a gray figure emerged, its form horribly distorted, like something twisted out of nightmares. Its unnaturally long, thin arms stretched forward, unsettling in a way I had never witnessed. 5 days later, the camera sent another alert. This time, the footage offered a bone-chillingly clear glimpse of whatever abomination had been skulking among the trees.
Okay. It's not pareidolia. It's not something on the lens, I don't think. It could very easily be faked. Pretty damn creepy, though. I know if I looked at my camera footage and saw something like that, I'd probably have to change my shorts.
The figure emerged again from the darkness, moving slowly in a way that made my skin crawl. Its unnaturally long arms and gray, sallow skin were impossible to mistake before it dashed to the right and vanished into the black. I'm certain now this thing was no animal, which leaves only 2 possibilities. It was either a ghost or a very pale stranger in desperate need of sunlight. Sometimes, the real horror isn't in what you see or touch. It's the sudden jolt of terror and the lingering tension that seems to whisper all around you. On November 15th, Angela is alone in the house late at night, her baby finally asleep in the crib. All evening, the baby kept staring at an empty corner of the room for what felt like ages, then suddenly bursting into tears. Angela tried to ignore it, telling herself it was just a strange infant habit. But around 10 p.m., her phone buzzes with a motion alert. A person has been detected on the back patio. When Angela checks the footage, her heart nearly stops. What she sees chills her to the core, and she realizes that perhaps her baby's odd behavior was not so innocent after all.
Does the camera actually have sound too, or has that been put in afterwards? Because usually they don't have sound.
a ghostly figure of a young girl appears near the
Oh,
door.
okay.
Her
Yeah, I've
presence
seen this
lingering
one
before
before.
slowly fading into the shadows. The way she
I didn't notice
disappears
it at
makes it
first.
clear this isn't just a trick of the mind. Angela becomes deeply terrified for her daughter's safety and decides to investigate further, heightening the unsettling atmosphere.
Okay, so this is the area, the door that it was like standing inside. We don't have anything or keep anything in this area because it's a walkway and it would be really awkward. And then this is where the security camera is. So when I looked at the footage, I expected to see a person. I didn't expect to see that though.
Yeah, I saw this like a while back. I think this was on a different video. Yeah, I remember her coming and looking. That would be pretty creepy because that little girl was inside the house from what it looked like to me.
Angela carefully recreated the scene, positioning herself exactly where the girl had stood. But this time, she was nearly invisible, and the curtains didn't distort her image. Who or what was that shadowy figure lingering by the door, only to vanish into thin air? Angela still couldn't explain its presence, but one thing was terrifyingly clear. She was convinced it was the reason her baby stared blankly into space
Probably.
and cried uncontrollably. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments
I don't
down
think
below.
it's anything to worry about.
Mukaelo
It's a
set
little
off on one
girl.
of his routine ghost hunts for a client in need of a house cleansing, never suspecting the lurking dread that awaited him. He soon found himself overwhelmed by a surge of eerie, unexplainable occurrences. Take a look.
I think I've seen this channel before. He's out of Russia. Again, it's opening and closing, opening and closing. I don't know how they would do
In
that.
the dim hush of the hallway, the old
Have to have two
wardrobe
people on
groaned
it.
open and slammed shut, again and again. Its hinges releasing a hollow rushing sound.
And there's
that sent
nobody
chills
in.
up Mukayelo's
Well, he's
spine.
standing there, but
He forced himself to stay still, unwilling to disrupt the spirit's eerie game. He was determined to gather proof for his client. At last, the restless rattling ended with a final echoing thud. Most ghost hunters would have quit then and there, happy to collect their pay and be gone from that haunted place. But
find a new
despite
career.
already having enough evidence, Mukaelo found himself drawn deeper into the mystery. He wanted more, so he pressed on. He wandered through the quiet house, its corridors heavy with an oppressive silence, until he stumbled upon a cramped, filthy room that looked neglected for months. A soft, uneasy laugh escaped his lips when he saw the decay, realizing the owners would have a monumental cleaning job,
Yeah,
even if the
stool's
house
moving
wasn't
now,
inhabited
that
by
bench.
restless spirits. But they had greater worries than dust and cobwebs, for the home was undoubtedly possessed, and what happened next would leave no doubt of that terrible truth.
Okay, let's see it. Convince me. I'm telling you, if I was there by myself and all that stuff started happening, I wouldn't be there very long. Because that's causing such a ruckus that it's obviously not happy. And if it's faked, it's pretty elaborate. He's done a damn good job. I'm kind of believing this one, actually. I don't know about the sounds. I think that might have been put in afterwards.
In the flickering half-light of the room, a wooden stool slid across the floor by itself, making a low scraping sound that sent a chill through Mukaelo. He stared in disbelief, expecting to feel that creeping cold and oppressive darkness that usually follows a spirit's presence. Yet, he sensed nothing, and it remains unexplained
But if you
to this
feel
day.
the
After
cold,
returning home, Mukaelo
that's
received
not a
his
good
payment,
spirit.
but the next job presented itself sooner than expected. Out of nowhere, his business phone rang and Mukaelo snatched it up, never one to miss a potential big payday. He was right not to ignore it. On the other end was Sebastian, a wealthy man offering $5,000 to purge his house of something evil. Mukaelo agreed without hesitation. And what he found inside that house was far beyond anything he could have imagined.
Good you didn't go all the way in there. Would have fell right on you. This is one pissed off spirit, you know?
Just like in the last
They'd
house,
have to have two people
the
on
closet
it.
creaked and rocked as if tugged by an unseen force, sending chills down Mukaelo's spine. He realized both homes were cursed by the same malevolent spirit, and that to banish one, he would have to banish them both. This unsettling footage comes from Stephanie
Mukaela,
Johnson, a mother
you're in
who was
trouble.
live streaming with her child when an abrupt, chilling incident forced
Saw
her to
this one the
end
other day, too.
broadcast immediately. The event caught Stephanie completely off guard, but her daughter was even more terrified by what happened. They'd been live streaming inside their empty house, just the two of them, when they informed viewers they'd be taking a 5-minute break. That was the very moment something deeply disturbing was captured, bringing the stream to a sudden and alarming halt.
I don't remember what it was, but I missed it.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. We're gonna be back in 5 minutes. What are you scared of? All right, before you go, say Happy New Year.
I'm scared.
What are you scared of?
I'm scared.
Of what?
I'm scared.
I'm scared too. Of my own life.
My ghost.
There's not a ghost, you psycho. Did you hear that? She said she's afraid of the ghost. Where's the ghost?
Ghost.
Where is it? Where's the ghost? Show mommy. Point to it. You're fine. Where is it? Point. Is it over there? Is it over there? Is it over there? Where is it?
Ghost.
Where's the ghost?
Ghost.
Where? Is it Grandpa?
Yes.
It's not? What's the matter? Okay, come here. Do you see what I deal with?
I don't know about this one. I think she could be seeing something, but might just be a little kid, you know?
See?
And why are you letting this keep going on? As a mother, you should take her out of the room.
Stephanie abruptly ends the live stream in a rush, desperate to calm her daughter. Something awful must have startled Charlie. When the young girl cries out about a ghost, Stephanie tries to shrug it off as her grandfather's spirit, maybe hoping to ease the terror. But then Charlie bursts into an even more panicked state, insisting it wasn't him. If it wasn't her grandpa, then what in the world was it? Some viewers claim they felt a presence lurking in the video, while others think it was all just a momentary fright.
That's what I
Still,
think. I don't think it
the
was
raw
anything.
fear in Charlie's reaction is undeniable. Whatever she saw or sensed was intense enough to trigger a sudden, uncontrollable outburst. Neither Stephanie nor anyone who has seen this clip can pinpoint the exact cause of her terror. So, what do you believe really spooked Charlie?
I think she's just
Italian
being a
paranormal
fussy little girl,
investigators,
that's all.
PIT,
That's what I think.
decided
Could
to
be
return
something,
to
though. I don't know.
Marcos Zagato's notorious haunted house, never imagining it might make them doubt everything they believed. Known by some as the most haunted house in the world, it didn't earn that title by long shadows across the walls, and their gadgets stand ready to speak with whatever lurks in the dark. What did they find? It was like striking gold in the spirit realm. With the team sitting around the table, questions flow into the stillness, and everyone waits, hearts pounding, for something from the other side to answer.
Dai, dici qualcosa, dici se sei qui.
Noi siamo qua e siamo venuti per parlare con te.
I've never seen this channel before, I don't
Sono da
think.
solo.
Hit.
Benissimo.
Eventually, a man's voice crackles through their device, muffled but disturbingly clear. The truly chilling part? His words, "Son da solo," which means, "I'm alone." As they continue, the energy in the room surges and drops like a deranged roller coaster. Paranormal readings spike one moment only to crash the next. And if that isn't unsettling enough, then this happens.
Tu sei un uomo. È vero, sei un uomo.
Sei un demone? Fischio? Molto bene. Sai fischiare?
Guarda,
Guarda.
Dio.
Manifestati.
Muovi il lampadario. Muovi il lampadario. Muovi il lampadario.
No, raga, era una pentola.
Fermi, fermi, fermi. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Ok, sta parlando, sta parlando.
Oh santo cielo.
Guarda K2, guarda K2, guarda K2.
Many horrifying events unfold, plunging the entire team into a frenzy and making them
Pretty
shriek
creepy.
in terror like frightened children.
They looked really sincere. They looked really like something was really scaring them. To me.
A sudden crash, like utensils tumbling of the room, and later, the video confirmed that the unsettling noise was all too real. By now, it's unsettlingly clear they're not alone. Whatever age the spirit might be, its behavior has taken a disturbingly childish or maybe spiteful turn. Because now it's shifting the lines connecting the devices right there on the monitor, brazenly flaunting its presence with not a shred of caution.
Il tuo nome. Guarda. L'ha spostata.
Di brutto.
L'ha spostata.
Ma l'ha fatto 2 volte, ve lo giuro, non sto scherzando.
Che sei
I
sempre
couldn't see any glint of any wire or anything.
Dai, fai qualcosa.
di nuovo. Temperatura.
Oh! No, te lo giuro, un orb gigante. Ho visto una cosa gigante, un orb gigante, non ho mai visto così.
Dove? Dove?
È passato, ha fatto una roba ma velocissima, qua così, te lo giuro, fortissimo.
Dall'albero.
Something peeking.
Spirits usually lurk in silence, but not this one. It came right at them, like it craved the pit team's attention. The lines on the monitor jerked and twisted, while utensils clanged out a chilling, ghostly drum solo in the kitchen. There was no denying it. They had stumbled onto something truly sinister in this investigation.
Erano lì, mio Dio. Erano, aspetta che ci
in
penso.
casa e dov'è che
Cos'è?
le hai viste?
Ma cosa sono,
E
raga?
sono le palline per giocare. Ma non erano lì. Erano.
Dov'è che erano?
Mi
che le ho
sembrava
viste?
che fossero.
What do you think? Could this restless spirit be flaunting its
I don't know. I don't really
sinister
see
force
anything
lurking in
at the beginning
shadows
of that
of
with the
Kimako
tree
Zagato's notorious
until the
haunted
end.
house?
Then I can see
Share
the.
your theories in the
It looked like
comments below.
something was looking around the tree. Well, now I think that was a pretty good video. There was a couple on there that I'd already seen before, and I'm sure you guys saw them too, if you're returning, which I hope you are. But the ones that I hadn't seen before, I thought they were pretty good. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Now you know what time it is. If you made it this far, it's time for a joke. Warning, this is a really dark joke. Why do Indian women have a dot in their forehead? Because they never listen.